So, tá me ouvindo bem?
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Tá bom. É, let's come back. So, what you were talking about?
If I prefer my day with my schedule, or I
Yes.
don't know.
Or like nothing else to do, nothing to do. Or do you
No,
prefer?
I prefer with my schedule because when I don't have anything in my schedule, my boss comes with a lot of things.
She
So I
creates
prefer.
something.
Yeah, yeah. So I prefer my schedule like today. So I'm going with my schedule and it's perfect.
Yes. I think also I'm like you. For example, when I'm not working, when I'm at home, I always do a list of things to do.
Yeah,
And because I need to understand what I have planned for the day. And yeah, if I don't have it, I feel lost. For example, today I had to every month, it's sometimes in the beginning or in the end, like in this month, I prepare the class for the next one. And I was seeing, just watching some class of yours also, and thinking, okay, we can still work on it. We can do it like this. But if I didn't do it before, like a list of the things I should look at your class. For example, I have to analyze it. I have to do it. I have to see it. I would be like, I would start watching your class like this.
what I
Just
need to
watch.
do. Yeah,
Yeah, something like
yeah,
this. Um, and okay, great. So for you, you prefer having your own schedule. Do you have
yeah.
any tools? What do you do before starting a plan? Can you
Google
say?
Calendar. I
Google
just use
Calendar.
Google Calendar. Yeah, yeah,
Okay. So,
yeah.
for example, how did you learn how to use Google Calendar? Did you see it in some place, or you just start using?
Yeah, I just start using and try to understand and learn it.
Yes.
Yeah,
And I think people must use more. Yes.
yeah,
Some friends of
yeah,
mine, sometimes when they, hey, Hannah, can you have some time out? And I just take my cell phone and say, okay, I can't. What
yeah.
and they ask, what are you looking for? And then I
Google
show,
Calendar.
yes, and I show them my Google Calendar. They feel surprised. Okay, it's not like this.
Wow, it's
But I
full
think
of.
it's, yes, I think it's, I don't know why it's blurry.
Yeah,
So
but I'm seeing that's full of
lots of
colors.
things.
So
Yes,
yeah,
yeah. But you know, it's for me, even though I look at the calendar, I see lots of things to do. I feel peace because in some years before, I used to be a person who always said yes for everyone.
hmm
Okay, yes, I'm going. Yes, I'm going. And most of the time, I always had shock in my agenda.
hmm
For example, I used to be a person, I schedule something with you here in Belfort Roxo, but in 1 hour, I had a meeting in Ilha do Governador. So it was not possible for me. And
yeah,
I just realized that, okay, I can't stay in different place in the same time.
yeah.
And
My
yes,
husband asked me first. Anytime that he needs to schedule something, he asks me first.
it's something he's doing right. He's doing right.
Yeah.
And sometimes even with the calendar, I got wrong. I get wrong. And when I see, I have a shock too. But that's
Yeah,
okay.
and
Good.
sometimes when he do some or schedule something without asking me first, he do wrong. There was a time that he bought tickets for the football in the
Yes.
same day that he had a surgery.
Surgery.
A
Wow.
surgery, yeah, in the
Wow.
same day. He's really crazy.
Esse Botafoguense?
No,
Oh, okay.
Flamenguista.
Okay. I would say okay, it makes sense, but Flamenguista, okay.
No.
Okay. I'm crazy about Botafogo, and
Uh,
I would do the same if it was Botafogo. I would say, yeah. Okay, great, great. So you are the person who schedules the things at your home.
yeah, yeah.
Yes. Well, what about your daughter?
Unfortunately,
Do you feel she's going to follow you or the father?
I don't know yet, but I hope that he follow me because I don't know I can support two.
It's two people like this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't. I can't. It's
Yes.
too much for
Uh,
me.
okay, understood. My wife, she's totally well organized, and I think even though I try to be, she's over. She's ahead of the time, always planning everything. If she's going to some place, she knows the way to go. She knows the second way. If the second way gets wrong, she's going to the third one. It's something really crazy, and I can support that. Sometimes I feel like, okay, just let us just live this life without planning something, because if we're just holding on these plans too much, that we don't sometimes we don't live. Okay, great.
Yeah.
You told me some good answers, and I like your answer, especially because you today, the paper is flying away. And just because you told me something like, without asking, and that was not one of our mistakes in the previous class, when I told you, okay, always when I use it without, start, before, the verb right after is ing, and you told right today. That was really
And I
good.
told you without think about it. I just
Without thinking.
yeah.
Yes, that was really great. And uh, look, I asked you, do you have any tools to use to prepare your day? And you just said Google Calendar. But right after you told me, okay, Google Calendar, because and then you were
Oh,
explaining all the things. That was really great. And it was not only the answer. You just told me the answer. Okay, that's the answer. But I explained the reason why I use Google Calendar. And you told me about your husband. One thing I just want to help you with is he does,
he
and the
does.
verb
He
do,
does.
does,
He
yes,
does.
and the verb buy. You told buy, right? In the
Both.
past,
Both.
bought with T,
But.
bought.
But.
Yes, he bought
But.
some tickets in the same day of his surgery, right? Surgery.
Yeah.
Okay,
Certainly.
cirurgia, right?
Right.
Okay. Well, good answer. I have nothing else to say. Congratulations. And that was
Thank you.
a really good time. Can I share my screen with you right now?
Sure.
Okay, let's go. Oh, and before starting our class, I just separate the time to ask you something. Um, um, okay. So to ask you, did you like the song last class?
Yeah, I love the song.
Okay, what do you think about this kind of class with song
This kind of.
class with songs,
I like
music?
it. I
Okay,
like. I
great.
like.
Okay, just to know, I will not do it always because I have to stop the live and then start it again.
Sure.
But I think sometimes it's good, and I'm thinking on bringing also some speech, some videos for you to watch, and then we have some discussion, not only reading. And this time right now, we are practicing the reading time and fixing and cleaning, I would say, some small mistakes as we're
Hmm.
having right now. Today, finally, we're going to finish this text, but we have something else, and I think it's going to be more important for today. So, do you remember our last class?
Yeah, I remember.
Okay, great. We have these two paragraphs to read, and I want you to read this again. Can you?
Okay. The places where we find comfort today may become frightening tomorrow, just just as the ambitions that once followed our aspirations may no longer hold the same allure.
Okay, field.
Field.
and
Field.
um, foreign without G.
Foreign. Foreign.
Yes, like
Foreign.
foreign people from another
Foreign
country.
people. Foreign.
Yes.
Foreign. In
Okay.
field.
Yes.
Field.
And do you know the verb fool?
Yeah.
What's it? Fooled.
Fold.
Yes, not field. Field is
Okay. Fold. Yeah.
okay.
Fold. Fold.
Okay.
Sorry. Fold. Okay. It is the manner in which we adapt to these fluctuations that defines our resilience. Those whose perspectives remain rigid often struggle to find fulfillment. Please help me.
Fulfillment. Fulfillment.
Fulfillment. Whereas those whose minds remain open to reinventation discover that change, which may fear in fact that catalyzes for growth.
Yes. So can I help you now before
Yeah,
going to another? Okay.
yeah.
Can you say this word here? This one? Can you say this
This,
one? This.
this,
Yes.
this,
This. Because we have
this,
this, which is here, near, and
near,
this.
this,
This. Okay.
this. Mhm.
Um, uh, can you say this one too?
Resilience.
Okay, great. Just pay attention on not saying he, like
Okay,
my name, re.
okay.
It's the sun.
Resilience.
Okay, good one. Can you say this one here?
Remain,
Remain.
remain.
Ok? Renan é aquele cara do desenho. He-Man, quase isso. Ok? Eu
Uhum.
sei que existiu em algum momento, eu não sou dessa época, mas em algum momento existiu.
Eu sou dessa época.
Eu sei que nem é He-Man,
Ah,
né, o nome. É He-Man, but eu só queria fazer uma piada, acho que não deu muito certo. Mas, ok, remain, ok?
remain,
Remain. Okay,
remain.
can you say this one here too?
No, please help
Uh,
me.
often, often,
Often,
okay?
often.
Some people say often. E aí, it comes more about British and English. But even in UK, you might listen some people saying often. So say
Often,
often without T.
often.
Okay.
Okay, often.
Okay, great. Let's go to the
And
next one.
the rigid. I'm
It's right.
rigid.
Read.
Okay,
Read.
ridge,
Read.
ridge.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you start again?
Okay. In every transition, there lies an opportunity, one that allows us to redefine ourselves, reimagine our futures, and rediscover the depths of our strength. It is through change that we learn the true essence of who we are and what we are capable of becoming.
Okay, great. So what do you understand from this phrase here? Oh, did you listen?
Yeah, but I don't know how to explain in English because
Okay.
every time you have a change, you have an opportunity to do different.
Yes, great. But what I want for you to just not only understand, but also to use in your life is the text says, sorry, in every transition, there lies an opportunity. So it's something like, and then I was there and I just noticed there lied an opportunity. Apareceu uma oportunidade, just appear, just open a time for opportunity, with just the opportunity to have something to do without expecting, but we can use as opportunity. That's the mindset I want to build with you with this phrase. There lies an opportunity, and just to not say, oh, I had a new opportunity, something new to do, just
Mhm.
changing the vocabulary. Okay, another one I want to say. Can you say this one here?
Allows,
Okay, great. And this one,
redefine,
redefine, and this one,
reimagine,
reimagine.
reimagine,
Okay, and this one here.
rediscover,
Okay, great. Can you say these three here together, like one after another,
reimagine and rediscover
and redefine?
and redefine.
Okay, can you say all of them together?
Redefine, reimagine, and rediscover.
Okay, rediscover,
Discover,
rediscover. And just pay attention
rediscover.
because I'm listening, rediscovery,
Okay, sorry.
rediscover, okay?
Okay.
And can you say this one here?
Strange,
Strength,
strength. Okay,
yes,
strength,
strength. Can you say this
strength.
one here?
Truth,
Through,
truth,
through. Hey, Renan, but
truth,
what about verdade in English? In English, sorry.
true.
True, through. It's the same difference, I would say, near to the same difference of one, two, three, number three,
Mm-hmm.
and one, two, three. True and truth. Look,
Truth.
I will use my, because today I don't have my pencil with me. It's over someplace in which I don't know. Oh, okay, it's here. Look. If I have this one here, this one, I can use like this. I can make the same comparison. It's sorry. Here. It's different than true. It's different. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just to really pay attention. Okay, great. So let us discuss a little bit more about the relative pronouns. And can you find together some in these last two ones?
Okay. The places where.
Okay, great.
Oh, you can do the. Oh, okay. And ambitions that.
Ambitions that,
Yeah. In the other line, in which.
in which, great.
In the other line, fluctuations that. Whose. Those whose.
Yes.
Uh, whose again in the other line.
Okay.
And that. Discover that. And which after. One that allows us that.
Yes.
That again in the other line. And who in the other line.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So, look, the places where I'm talking about a place, literally.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm going to some place where, if I'm talking about the time when I went to some place, when, just to make a difference, even though I can still talk about the place, I can also use the when to refer a time and
Mhm.
where to refer a place. Just as the ambitions that once fueled our aspirations may no longer hold the same allure. Okay, great. It's the manner. It is the manner. Do you understand manner?
Manner, more or
Yes.
less.
The way,
The way,
the
okay, yeah,
form.
yeah,
Okay.
that's what I
Okay.
think about it.
Okay. Which we adopt. Hey, can I use that here? Yes, you can. We are talking about object, but in this case, I use in which just to make a little turn it a little bit different. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and okay, I think we are doing great on this text, and there are some repetitions about the use of it. And I want right now. Today we have a challenge about this text. Just for you remember everything and just to make sure you did understand. I want to know if you read this again and answer some questions for me, okay,
Oh my
about the
God,
text. That'll
I
be great.
hate
That'll be great.
this.
It's time to the time to really know if you understood the text. And also remember, if I'm asking you the questions about the text, please try to use the vocabulary you had and also the relative pronouns together. Okay?
I will try.
Okay.
Okay.
But before I read the text, please.
All again?
Yes.
Oh my
I
God.
trust you're gonna need it.
Yeah, I hate to read. Life, which is an intricate web of experience and transformations, constantly evolves in ways that often escape our anticipation.
Often.
They often,
Yeah. Yes.
the very nature of which is the
Existence.
existence, which is
Yes.
defined by its fluidity, ensures that no moment remains unchanged.
Unchanged.
Those unchanged.
Yes.
Those who embrace change as a natural force that shapes both character and destiny often find themselves better equipped to navigate the uncertainties accompanying, accompanying it. The people whom we meet, the choices that we make, and the paths on which we embark are all interwoven into the grand narrative of our lives. The
Interwoven.
interwoven.
Yes, yes, great.
Okay.
Sorry.
There are moments when change arrives as an unforeseen tempest whose force threatens to opening the stability to which we have grown accustomed.
Opened.
Yet, opened, opened.
Yes.
Yet, there are also instances in which transformation occurs gradually, like the subtle shift of seasons, whose arrive in almost imperceptible until it's fully taking hold.
Yes.
The places where we find comfort today may become foreign tomorrow, just as the ambitions that once fueled our aspirations may no longer hold the same allure. It is the manner in which we adapt to these fluctuations that defines our resilience. Those whose perspectives remain rigid often struggle to find fulfill, fulfillment,
Fulfillment. Yes.
fulfillment, whereas those whose minds remain open to reinventing, travou,
Reinvention. Reinvention.
reinvention, discover that change, which many fear, is in fact the catalyst for growth. In very transition, there lies an opportunity, one that allows us to redefine ourselves, reimagine our futures, and rediscover the depths of our own strength. It's through change that we learn
It's true. It's through
the true
change.
the true change, that we learn the true essence of who we are and what we are capable of become.
Yes, great. Um, Amazing one. Good reading. And yes, we have this text for 2 hour, two class, and we discussed some vocabulary. And I just want to know if you have some question.
Mm, no, I don't think so.
Okay, okay. And now I have some 4 questions for you. And it's just about comprehension of the text. And these 4 questions really is made to.
Oh my God, very difficult questions.
It's difficult, I would say, but it's meaningful to understand. If you did understand the side of saying who is the author of the question, what is the title of the text not. So I will never ask you it. Uh, but I just want to know your view about the text and the way we can together discuss it. And yes, just before, can you just read for yourself the number one, two, three, and fourth? Um, Calmly. You don't need to run.
Okay.
Okay, great. Um, so the first question is, what is the main argument of the text regarding change and life's evolution?
I think it's that we are we are always change our life, always evolving.
I
How can I
think
say?
developing. I think
Developing.
yes,
Yeah, because everything we live, every everything you live teach us something. So we are always developing ourselves and change our life.
yes. Good answer. The author said sorry. When you embrace change, you know, when you
Mm-hmm.
embrace change, and we just turn ourselves equipped to grow from this experience. Uh, the time when he says it's really good. Great. For you, have you like embraced some change it and grown and then you grew in some experience
I think when I go to my interchange, I don't know how
when
to say it.
you yes interchange.
Yeah, I think it was very good for me because to live abroad and far from everyone, it's really good to change, to learn a lot of things. And
Yes.
yeah,
Did you just navigate it in this opportunity and just live it without knowing the future, with the unforeseen
yeah,
experience, and then you
yeah,
just got it?
yeah. But before I go to the interchange, when I finish, I did a technician course after
Yes,
school.
yes.
And when I finished this course, I went to Mato Grosso do Sul
Okay,
to do an intern.
okay.
Yeah, and I was 17 old, only
Wow,
17. Yeah,
wow,
and and I went there by myself. My mom need to sign a document to emancipate me to go.
wow.
And and I went there to work in Seara Alimentos.
Yes.
And I
Wow,
work
that
in,
was really
yeah, and I worked in a department of with pork.
pork. Yes.
Yeah, and uh, I was
Do you mean the animal or just the
the
meat?
animal,
Okay.
the
Pigs.
animal and the
Okay.
meat.
Pork
More
and
more the
pig.
meat, more the
Okay.
meat.
So pork.
But
Pork.
yeah, uh, but I was the only woman in a department with almost 50 men.
Wow. That was a
And
really
yeah, and
challenge.
I was really younger, and the people don't want to listen me because I was a woman and younger.
The people didn't want to listen to you.
Yeah,
Didn't.
and didn't want to listen me because I was a woman, younger woman,
Yes.
and it was really a challenge for me to how to do people trust me, how a
But to make
professional,
people trust you.
people trust me how a professional, and
Yes.
to do it, uh, I went to the
Operational.
operational work and do all the work that they do, even died a pork.
Wow. Kill. To
I,
kill.
I kill, yeah, I killed the pork just to prove that I could do everything they do also. So I think that was the
Wow.
most
Brave.
change. Yeah, yeah.
That was really brave. Can I just help you? The kill someone's the present or an animal, but killed is the past, not kill
Yeah,
it. Killed.
I
Yeah,
killed it.
and also it's operational. Operational. Yes.
Operational.
Great. Yeah. And can I just say another thing? For example, you had to work as a operational something, not how.
Okay,
As okay,
okay.
great. Um, really good answer. Just remind me something. My first travel abroad. Also, but I was not like you. You were 17, right?
Yeah, mas 17, I went
In
to
Mato
Mato
Grosso do
Grosso
Sul.
do Sul. It's
Yeah,
not.
yeah. I was saying about the first time when I did my internship to US. I was 19 and I was alone. And it was something like this. My mind was as I was 15 when I was 19. It was really like this, but that's okay. It's another story. So how does the author describe the ways in which change manifests?
I don't know. Sorry, I don't know.
Okay, just let us remember here. Sorry.
I don't know the other answers.
Okay, we're going to do it together. For example, the author described change sometimes as something as an unforeseen tempest.
Unforeseen.
As you know,
Mm-hmm.
uh, um,
Okay, unforeseen tempest. Okay.
unforeseen tempest. It's something that disrupt stability and also, how can I say, something like imperceptible in our life, just change without having any demand for it. Um, so I remember, and it's a little bit heavy for me to say, but my mom's got sick in 2021. No, 2020. Yes, I think, yes. Yeah, I don't know the time exactly, but she got a mental issue and
Mm-hmm.
she had to stop working. And then I had to start working. That was the something really crazy in my home. And you know, for her it was difficult because she really got crazy in that time. She had to start taking some medicines to have a normal life again. She's right now she's really okay, but in that time was something like, oh, I can't believe my mom's passing through it, And just because
Mm-hmm.
of the pandemic moment, do you know?
Oh,
She's
really?
yeah, she's a nurse, and
Mm-hmm.
she used to work in some hospitals and the front line treating the
Mm-hmm.
people.
My
She
God.
had some time to deal with some people without having any knowledge about the disease, and she really got like her mind just had a subtle change.
Oh my
She
God.
couldn't even bear with the situation,
Mm-hmm.
and she had to stop working. Was really crazy for her, and she got some medicine. Right now, she's back in, but gradually. And
Mm-hmm.
it was as something unforeseen, as a tempest,
Yeah, it's
who's
really.
first our lives to treating, as the text says here, as an unforeseen tempest, who's forced us treatments and change without waiting for, and something
Mm-hmm.
really, really, how can I say, heavy for us. But right now, I would say, okay, I don't like this time of my life, but I feel grateful at the same time, this feeling like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I've
Yeah.
learned it too much. I grew too much. Something really interesting in my life. Okay, great. And number three, I think right now it's a little bit easier. What metaphor does the author use to compare gradual transformation, and what does it signify for you?
Gradual
Signify for you?
transformation? No, I don't
Yes.
remember.
Uh, you know, let us discuss together. He talks about and something that's shifting as seasons. Uh, like sometimes it can be not only as seasons, but can be just a subtle, unnoticeable, or something that just become without waiting. It's like the same answer of number two, but he just
Yeah, but
compare.
suddenly, not gradual.
Yes, but look the question. What metaphor does the author use to compare gradual transformation? He's comparing with the gradual
Tempest?
transformation. Yes, something really as a
Yeah,
season that we.
but for me, tempest is suddenly, no, not
No, yeah,
gradual.
yes, you're right. But look, what metaphor does
Oh,
the
okay.
author use to compare gradual transformation? He's comparing with the gradual transformation.
Mm-hmm.
And what does it signify for you?
For me, it's not gradual. It's
Yes, it's
really,
not. Yes.
yeah.
Um, can I say in Portuguese? Can I say something in Portuguese?
Okay.
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 Right? The time. A situação que está acontecendo agora é que ele está comparando o que, que ele usa como para comparar com algo que é gradual. No caso, ele usa uma metafórica
Metáfora.
metáfora, desculpa,
Metáfora.
para metáfora. Vamos fazer aula de português. Uma metáfora para comparar que a vida não é algo gradual, uma transformação gradual.
Ah, tá. Que não é
Isso aí,
gradual.
ó.
Tá, tudo
Look
bem.
at the question. What metaphor does the author use to compare gradual transformation? Okay.
Ok.
And
Ok.
now you told me a tempest. Okay. A season
Ok.
change. Okay. Great. Number
Ok.
four, according to the text, how does one perspective on change influence their fulfillment in life? Okay. We have five
I
questions.
can't remember what is fulfillment. Sorry.
Fulfillment. Okay. Great. I will explain for you. Um, do you have a big dream?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, so just think about this big dream you have.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel that right after achieving this dream, are
Sorry,
you
sorry. Please
okay?
repeat. Do you
Okay.
feel?
Do you feel that right after achieving this dream, are you going to feel fulfilled?
Okay. I understand.
In my case, I don't know what is your dream, but I think you never feel fulfilled in life.
No, no. I will have another dream.
Yes, I think the same. We agree. Um, So, and according to the text, how does one perspective on change influence their fulfillment in life? Can I read again? According to the text, how does one perspective on change influence the fulfillment in life?
Please help me.
Um, I just let go to the text, and I think it will be better.
Okay.
Um, there is a word you told me. Look, this those who perspectives remain rich often struggle to find fulfillment. Whereas, sorry, those whose minds remain open to reinvention discover that change, which many fear, is in fact the catalyst for growth. So he talks about a person who feels like rich, for reinvention, never will change, never will
Yeah.
accept the difference. Can you do your question?
Can I do my question?
Yes,
Oh,
can you just
oh,
say your
okay.
question about it? Yes.
Can
Did you
I
understand?
answer?
Yes. Yes.
Can I see the question again? Sorry.
Yes, okay.
Uh, because there are some people that never accept the change, and this kind of people can develop yourself, can't grow.
Yes, yes. Muito bom. Very good. Very good. I told you we have 4 questions, but I was wrong. We have 5.
Yeah, we have
And the
5.
last one is, what role does resilience play in dealing with life's uncertainties?
Uh, I think it's because life is uncertainty always. It's always uncertainty. So you have to be resilient to deal with life.
Yes, you're right. And the
You
text
can't you
says,
can't plan you can't plan life.
yes, the text says that it's the manner we can adapt from the fluctuations of life.
Yeah.
That's what we call resilience. It's the way, it's the manner in which we adapt to find to these fluctuations of life. Can you say it again? Is the manner in which we adapt to these fluctuations of life?
It is the manner in which we adapt to these fluctuations that defines our resilience.
Okay, great. Muito bom. Very good way we had today. Discussion about this text, going deeper, not only knowing grammar, but knowing how to think in English. It's important for us to have this time, to have this discussion. And right now, this text, do you remember in the beginning, you told me, oh, it's so difficult for me, and I don't understand anything. And right now, I feel you feel more familiar,
Yeah.
and when those words arrive in your life, you'll be not only new, but you're going to be able to discuss them and to have understanding of them. And next time we have this about friendship. Friendship is good. Friendship is really good. And I like this one. It's so simple, this one. So great. Do you have any question?
No.
Okay, uh, that's what we have for today, and I hope you like it. Uh, yeah, next class we are going to discuss a little bit more about another things and not the grammar things also, and especially how to replace basic things we do, basic things we talk in a better way, and I think it's going to be our job. Great.
Okay.
See
Okay,
you.
great. See you.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.